Um, Hey, you beautiful people, how you doing? It's Nudger and I'm back again with another comedy reaction for you. It is Sunday, so therefore it's the last day of the comedy reactions, and we're back to music reactions tomorrow, right through till Friday again. Now, I know for a fact you lot have been loving the two Ronnies. You enjoyed the Richard Pryor ones that I found for you yesterday. I've got some gems for you today. Alright? The one I'm about to show you literally just popped up 10 seconds ago in my news feed. So I wasn't expecting it. And this is the awesome actor that he is, Steve Martin, doing stand-up. Now, Steve Martin is another one that was started on the SNL circuit, which is the Saturday Night Live circuit, along with so many other fantastic American stand-up comics. You know, so I don't want to list them. There is just too many to subscribe, to list all in one hit. So, but yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to see what Steve's got to say, and then we'll jog on. But before I do, boom, make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button, and if you want to have a chat, leave me a chat in the comments and I'll reply to you. Alright? Lovely. Right, with that, let's full screen and let's get this on the road. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. A bit of Steve Martin.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, thank you. This is too much, really. Well, I don't deserve all this. Okay, we have a fantastic... I don't.
Now I've stopped there. For the people who didn't recognise him, do you recognise him now? Imagine him with white hair or silver to white hair. He's been in films like The Three Amigos, Father of the Bride. He's in those movies. Planes, Trains and Automobiles, The Man with Two Brains, just to name a couple. So he is good, and he's also funny, really. So let's carry on.
We don't have a fantastic... The Midnight Special has a fantastic show tonight. You just saw the Dirt Band, and they're great. And following them, we have me. See, I'm Steve Martin, and I'll be out here in just a moment. And see, following me, I don't know who's next, but there's Sonny, Terry, and Brownie McGee, and Don McLean, and Badfinger, and we have Queen of England will be out here, and she's really good. And see. She's got a lot of new jokes in her act, and it's really great. And then we have, Lash LaRue will be out here, and Broderick Crawford dancers. They are good. First of all, I want to tell you, I don't like to dress like this. I mean, I really feel stupid, you know, but I don't know what else to wear. You know, it's like for a while, I wanted to wear a leather coat, you know, because I thought that'd really be great, you know. But I felt guilty about someone having to go out and kill an animal, you know, just so I could wear a leather coat. And I made a compromise for a while. I was wearing a live cow. It's like, you really have to tip the hat check girl, you know. It's like, yes, here we go. Hey, mister, want the rest of your coat? Oh, that's all right. I want to say, first of all, I got to warn you, a lot of comedians come out, you know, right off the bat and immediately try and get the audience on their side, you know, some sort of phony audience participation bit, you know, like, how many people are just visiting from out of state? And everybody goes, I am. Well, I don't do that sort of thing because it's just a cheap trick, and I know the audience doesn't enjoy it, and I don't enjoy it, so that's out. And I'm pretty sure the audience does. Well, let's see, how many people don't enjoy that sort of thing? There's so many people here. I can't believe it. And there's millions of people watching, you know, and I gave it some thought, and I came up with a fantastic solution to the population problem. You know, we've got one. There's just too many people. I gave it some thought, and it's so simple. Death penalty for parking violations. It could snuff a lot of people. Okay, we're having a good time. That's the old nose on microphone routine. I'll do that again. Oh, I want to do a comedy impression for you now. You know, all comedians do impressions, and this is one you don't see very often. This is my impression of the Incredible Shrinking Man. Now, in order for me to do this, you have to close your eyes just for about 3 seconds, and then open them again, and you will see right before you the incredible shrinking man. So everyone, close your eyes. I'll tell you when to open them. Okay, open them.
All right, that was a clever little bit. That was a clever little bit. I had a feeling he was kind of losing the audience because I think a lot of like comedians, especially when you're doing stand-up, you can have. I mean, from what I've seen on TV, and especially because I watch a lot of Joe Rogan as well, and he has a lot of stand-up comics on there, and himself is a stand-up comedian, and even he'll say there are days when you will pack out the house, it will be absolutely fantastic, really, really good atmosphere, but then the next night you go to do the exact same thing and it's just not as good. And I think this might just be one of the off nights for Steve Martin, but we're only halfway through, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
You know, we're really lucky the way the human body turned out. You know, if just one thing been different, life would be totally weird. You know, like a simple thing, if instead of having two arms, we just had one arm right in the center of our body. That would totally put an end to show business, because how would people clap? You know, it'd be, I enjoy it. Another thing, consider how lucky you are to have your mouth where it is. You know, it could have been any place. Imagine a bunch of people sitting in a restaurant, you know, very elegant, you know. Well, yes, I think that this is good. Another thing you're lucky about is that when you have to go to the bathroom, you know, nothing physical happens that you can look at someone and tell, you know, like nothing fills up or anything. You know what would happen if every time you had to go to the bathroom, you had to start walking like a chicken, you know? No matter what, it was bark, 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 bark. President Nixon giving his speech, and I feel that this is the most Okay. Well, here's something you don't often see. I wanted to do my sound effects bit. I had a lot of requests for this one, and this is all comedians do sound effects, where you tell a little story, you know, and sort of make it come to life, you know, through the use of sound effects. And I really worked on this. It's done totally with my own voice. There's no, do I look all right? There's no artificial gimmicks or anything. So here we go, the old sound effects bit. Well, I woke up this morning and had a bowl of cornflakes.
Okay.
Then I went down and started up the car. Then a band of Hell's Angels roared up. Unfortunately, the atom bomb went off. I can make any sound. It's kind of okay, I want to, enough jokes, enough comedy. I want to play the old 5-string for you now. This is Thank you very much. Wonderful. You know, it's wonderful being a professional in this business.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Ah, yes, and I'd like to know how this works for the television audience. But this is fun. Here's the nose on microphone. Okay, we got it in there. I write a lot of songs for the banjo, and I'm happy to say that one of the big groups now, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, wants to record a couple of my songs on their next album. And the way that happened, well, first of all, I'm personal friends with one of the guys in the group, Crosby, Stills. Sort of. Very inside. Okay, here's a little tune written by Earl Scruggs called Sally Gooden.
that. Hey, oh! I think that weren't too bad. You know, I'm not going to say it's the best comedy sketch like I've ever seen. I think, to be honest, he was dying on his arse. And he knew it, which is why he brought out the banjo to try and get everyone back, which I think it did towards the end. But, like I said, it was just a bad night at the office. Bad day at the office for him. You know, and who knows, perhaps the night after, he done a hell of a lot better. But, still good. It's still Steve Martin, isn't it? And you don't see much of him doing stand-up. So, especially, I mean, obviously this was down in the 70s because of his hair colour. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. What can I say? I'll catch you guys on the next reaction. Catch you later.